More ranting, guys. So, today I decided to install something that I very much regret, which is Hololive Dreams. Now, Hololive Dreams is like one of the Hololive games, like a free to play. Seems like it's a gacha game. I don't know. I mean, I assume it has microtransactions. I haven't checked. I mean, at this point, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I kind of hope it has microtransactions because at least it would justify what I'm about to describe to you right now. But whatever. It's a rhythm game. I thought to myself, you know what? Fine, rhythm games. I'll install this on my tablet. But then when I installed it on my tablet, I noticed that the graphics quality was pretty low in general. And I'm the type of person that tends to trust the default settings that's set up on a device because I want to believe that there's a good reason for why it sets those settings. And I thought to myself, you know what? I kind of want to see this game with like higher graphics, so I decided to install this on my PC. And here's the problem though. I can't play this game. So I'm gonna click play. I'm gonna wait. 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 Nothing. Nothing. And initially I was using Proton Experimental, so I was like, okay, fine. Let's do the basic. Have you tried switching to Proton GE? Yes, I did. As you can see here. Proton GE. And no, I'm not using native Wayland. So why does this game not work? Obviously, it's because I'm on Linux. So, like, no fucking duh. But, like, the real reason why this game is not working is because it has anti-cheat. Or at least based on what these people are saying. I actually don't know. I haven't verified. But actually, you know what? Fine. Let's verify. I don't want to spread misinformation for no reason. No, wait, never mind. Here it is. Here it is. Uses kernel level anti-cheat, crack proof, never even heard of this. So, I can't play this game because it has kernel level anti-cheat. Now, look. I'm just gonna make a genuine question. Like, this is a genuine, honest to God question. Why is there an anti-cheat on a VTuber game? Like, okay. If Call of Duty, if I don't know, Valorant, I guess. I think Valorant is like owned by Riot Games. Like all of these like big AAA games, Valorant, Rainbow Six Siege, I guess also GTA 5, probably also GTA 6, I guess also Marvel Token. If these games have anti-cheat, it's like, okay, fine. You're trying to protect your games against cheaters. You're all free-to-play game. I guess technically speaking, this is also a free-to-play game. Well, Siege is in the free-to-play game. GTA is also not a free-to-play game. So those aren't those aren't even really very good examples. But regardless, I get it. These are big titles. There's a lot of investors that are involved in it. They want to make sure that their games isn't infested by cheaters because they want to be able to report a certain number of players actively playing this, and that player base could potentially be in jeopardy if there's a lot of cheaters. Okay, fine, I get it. Why here though? Dog, this is a VTuber game. Like, listen, I know for a lot of in a lot of people's minds, like the VTuber community blew up since 2020, which is true, but it's like, look, VTubing is still a very niche thing. Like, yes, Hololive is a pretty big company, but like VTubing in general, it's still a very like niche thing. Like we're not talking about some like mainstream thing. In fact, I don't even know if I would categorize this on the same level as like a game like, for example, Genshin Impact or like any of the games from Nihoyo. This is not like a big game. So why are you restricting people? Why are you installing kernel level entities? How many people, like realistically, how many people are gonna bother cheating in this game? Most of the people playing this are people that fucking send super chat to VTubers. A lot of times they'll just write super chats and the only thing they'll say is hi. These are the people playing these games. Like, because the thing is, with gacha games, anti-cheat is not really there to protect like PvP matches. They're really there to protect the games against people that are trying to like, you know, use one of those like exploits that makes you like, you know, have like infinite money glitches or infinite gacha pools. Like that's what they're really protecting. I'm just like, dude, your audience are people that send like red super chats like in the hundreds. You really concerned that these people are gonna try to cheat your game? I mean, I guess they could, you know, some of them maybe might cheat like the scoreboards or something like that. But it's like, why are you getting to the point where you're installing kernel level anti-cheat? Because you know what happens? I can't play this game. Steam Deck players can't play this game. Steam Machine players can't play this game. Why? Why do we live in a world where games just have kernel? Like, okay, look, look, listen, I do understand, like, you know, because, you know, some people will often say things like, oh, you know, kernel level anti-cheats are like very dangerous because like do you trust the developers? Like, they could steal your password or something like that. I'm just like, okay, fair, but like, you know, you can realistically, if a game was malicious, you don't actually need kernel level software. Like, you can even software that runs in user space can technically steal your password, and so you're really giving a lot of trust on game developers when you install their games. But you know, whatever. I'm not like here to like try to like fearmonger people into saying like, oh, what if these people decide to like switch up and like sell your data? It's like, dude, these people could sell your data regardless if they have a kernel level anti-cheat. My main issue isn't even with that. My main issue usually comes from other bad actors that take advantage of insecure kernel drivers and take advantage of those to actually exploit your computer. Like, a lot of the times, it's not even really the developers that are doing anything particularly malicious. It's other people that are taking advantage of their code that might be insecure. And I'm looking at this. Sorry, hang on. Wrong screen. Where is the screen? Is it this one? Oh, okay, sorry. I'm looking at this crack proof. I've never heard of crack proof. I would never install this on my computer. I don't know what this is. I don't know what it does. I don't know what shenanigans is doing on my computer. If I was using Windows, I wouldn't install this. And I don't think crackproof is on my tablet. I mean, I'm sure there's other ways that they can check if something is cheating or not on your mobile phone. But regardless, this is the reality of free-to-play games. And I hate it. And you know what's the worst part? Is that, like, there's the Uma Musume game. Let me see if I still have it installed. I know I installed. Wait, did I delete it? Or maybe it's titled something else. It might be titled something else. Let me just Uma Musume. There you go. This game does work on Linux. And this game is even bigger than Hololive Dreams. Is that the name of the game? It's even bigger than that, and this game works. Like, I'm gonna try to launch it. It's been a while since I launched this game, but it works. And you know what's the worst part? The reason why I installed this on my PC is because, like, my PC, you know, one of the main advantages of just being able to run games better is that it also means that I can increase the frame rate. And a lot of times, like with a lot of games, I'm not really gonna care if I'm playing at like 500 frames per second necessarily. But with rhythm games, like, because they're very input latency sensitive, that would be one game where I would actually be willing to increase the maximum frame rate to the maximum extent that I can, because it would actually help me much more compared to a lot of other genres. So I was willing to play this on my PC, but now I can't. Meanwhile, with Uma Musume, I can. It's just, ugh. Oh, I'm tired of this. I'm tired, boss. I'm tired of this shit. Tired of this fucking stupid world of kernel level anti-cheats. It's really dumb that this is the reason why I can't play certain games on Linux. How is this how is this normal? My mic is probably peaking. How is this normal? Anyway, that's my rant.